guys, my name is Bella and today's video is part 2 to my number 1 video the one that I made about whether to count your calories or eat healthy and not worry about counting calories, okay? If you did not see it, please go ahead and check it out. It's extremely informative, or I'd like to believe that it is, and this is really what it boils down to. So please go ahead and check out my videos. Like I said, I'm a bodybuilder. I'm a bikini bodybuilder, so I'm not those big girls on stage. If you do want that type of advice as well, I know a lot about it. I just don't apply it to myself because I really do want to have a specific shape, which is the hourglass body shape, which is what I preach a lot on my channel, which is why I'm making this video, part 2, to tell you guys which is better, okay? This has been going all over the internet. Should I lift or should I do cardio? Which one should I do, right? Everywhere you go, and especially when you talk to guys that are built, have a nice body shape, or even females that have a nice body shape, they'll tell you, lift, don't do cardio. And you'll hear it like a lot, especially from bodybuilders that say, I hate cardio. I don't do cardio. Cardio sucks. Okay, so I'm here to tell you guys, you need both. Okay, did this register yet? You need both. I don't care, or I don't even know where the hell this began. Like, oh, the girls that do cardio, they all look ugly. I'm sorry, but that's not true. That's not true. Oh, you don't want to look like skinny fat. That's not true at all, okay? I've seen a lot of girls that do a lot of cardio and look amazing. And I've also seen a lot of girls that do a lot of lifting, and this also applies to guys, okay, guys? So please don't disregard this message or this opinion or whatever you guys want to call it, okay? I'm speaking of experience here. I'm not telling you something that I have not tried myself for years, okay? So I'm gonna give you a little short here. When we compete, guys or girls, we do at least 1 hour of cardio separated from 1 hour of lifting. Everybody has a little bit of difference in their training. Some people train a little bit less, some people train a little bit more, but that's usually the average, okay? So we don't just go and lift and then look sick on stage, okay? It also depends, yes, it depends on your genetics. You might be one of those incredibly gifted people that don't ever have to do cardio. But guess what? Cardio is extremely important for your body and for your heart health, okay? The only way to look amazing, like your fat, like coming, like literally you don't see fat, like people have skin, the ones that like just pull skin to show you skin, that's what I'm talking about. You are going to need cardio. Now, as a regular human being, go into the gym every single day just to look healthy. And it also really boils down to what is your goal. Like, for example, when I'm not competing, do you think I'm just gonna go and do like an hour of Stairmaster? I mean, do I look like I'm doing it now? Guys, I'm pregnant, and honestly, I don't care about cardio right now. I can't even have the energy to do it, okay? I don't even have the energy to do it. So I'm not doing it. It's not the end of the world. And it's actually good to give your body a little bit of rest from cardio. This is another side of it. I just don't want to get distracted, but there's so much I need to tell you. Okay, so the other bad side of cardio is that if you do 40 minutes for a while, now those 40 minutes are completely useless and your body is completely used to it and your body already adjusted itself. So even if you're at caloric deficit, your body's gonna put you back here because it's going into survival mode, but that's a completely different subject. I just don't want to get distracted, okay? This is extremely like intense for me to tell you about. So I've been there, done that, where my body just, sorry, I'm not losing any more calories with your cardio. Like, you could do hours and hours, nothing is gonna happen. So the best thing is to balance everything out, okay? You're going to the gym, you need to build muscle. Muscle is the best way to burn fat, okay? Regardless, yeah, I'm saying you need to do cardio and you need to do lifting. Why? Like I said, lifting is the best way because once you break your muscle, when you go home and you're resting and you're eating everything, your muscle is actually absorbing the nutrient because it works over time to burn fat. Now, where does this become tricky? When you're a female or even a male, because I met a lot of guys that didn't want to be big. They tell me, I just want to be shredded. I just want to look nice. I don't want to be big. And I give you all the right. I'm the same way. I don't want to be big. I don't even want to be shredded all the time. I just want to have an hourglass all the time. That's it. Like flat tummy, nice waist size, you know, like a little bit, like I don't want to be super ripped all the time like I am on stage, okay? Because I think it's a great look for stage, but it's not a great look on a daily basis because honestly, and I know this is gonna sound extremely ridiculous to a lot of you, I just don't feel comfortable looking more shredded than most guys out there. Okay, I know it sounds super weird, but yeah, I don't like to be super, super shredded because a lot of people, like, when I get super shredded, people, like, actually come and, like, poke me, like, that's so weird. They'll just come to me and be like, oh, like, your body does not look real. Like, train every body part separately. I would say throughout the week, because that is extremely, extremely important, because you can focus on one muscle, and that's actually my style of training. And a lot of people that do HIIT and they're very successful with it, fine, it's your choice, as long as you actually lift, okay, as long as you use weights. All right, so that is really, really important. And then cardio is actually, look at it as an accessory. All right, because cardio gives you that little, like nice skin, you know, it gets rid of the toxins, gets rid of that 1 or 2 pounds of water that you're carrying around during the day. So don't count on cardio to make you skinny, but also don't count on lifting to make you skinny. And cut the lifting, or actually you need to rest a lot in between lifting, because, like, for example, if you're like me and you don't want to gain like a lot of upper body muscle or like back muscle, whatever, or if you have the tendency naturally to gain muscle and you don't want to go there, like become really, really big, is to try to cut down your lifting. Whenever you feel like, okay, now I'm lifting, let's say I'm lifting, I don't know, like 60, 70, 80 pounds, right? I'm doing back 80 pounds, I'm good. And then, you know, I'm feeling the pressure, right? By rep 15, I'm actually really exhausted. Let's say the next week I go and I'm doing 15 reps and I'm feeling nothing. Guess what? That's because my muscles are a lot stronger now and I need to add the weights. Adding weights doesn't necessarily always equal to adding muscle in general, but that's what happens with me. That's what happens with some people. So you gotta be very careful. In that sense, you need to rest a little bit longer in between your back sessions. Let's say you do it once a week and now you're already strong. Let's do it every other week. Okay, so do, like, for example, 10 minutes before you're lifting, you go do your lifting, and then you do the last like part before you leave the gym. Just do like a really, I don't know, like you can do sprinting for 10 minutes or something very effective at actually making you sweat. But don't go over 20 minutes of cardio total. And the reason why I'm saying 10 minutes before you're lifting is because you don't want to be exhausted by the time you're lifting. That hinders your lifting session. Okay, and if you do more than 10 minutes at the end of your session, I would say don't even go over 20 at the end of your session, because then your muscles are already broken down, you're already exhausted, you're already hungry, and you're gonna do more cardio than you risk to lose some muscle. The best way is to separate the two. Basically, one you do in the morning, one you do in the afternoon. But I know that a lot of people don't have the time to go to the gym twice a day. I'm actually one of those people. I don't have time to go twice a day unless I'm actually competing. So that's what I've been doing. I actually, like, for example, on my leg day, I wouldn't even do cardio whatsoever at all. And sometimes on my upper day, on my upper body days, I will just like do a little bit of like I would say like 10 minutes run on the treadmill or 10 minutes Stairmaster at the end of my training. I don't even do cardio before my training because it makes me sweat a lot during my sessions. So it's just the way I'm doing it right now. I'm not looking to be shredded right now. As I said, I'm actually pregnant, so really my progesterone is really high, my estrogen is really high, so really it's not necessarily right now, you know what I mean? Like my testosterone's really, really low. Yeah, like what am I doing exactly? You know what I mean? I can't even lift that heavy right now. So that's that, guys. I really, 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 really hope that you like this video. If you do, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe, because I post content like this almost every single day. Actually, I do every day. So please, that helps me a lot. If you don't like it, that's, you know, amazing too. I'm glad you saw my video anyway and you stuck to the end. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.